Hello, everyone's. I am here for Fantasy Island Season 1, Episode 2. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So let's get into some comments from last week. We got Dictator says, woke trash. Not really sure what that means. I'm getting a lot of comments lately, and like I don't really know what they mean. It's like kind of like cryptic messages. It's like letters and then a period, and I'm like I don't know what that stuff be meaning. So to help your girl out when you're writing the comment, can you make it just as plain as possible for me? Okay. RJ Max says, I was disappointed that Ruby left her husband and roasting that man on the spit was also not cool. It was not cool seeing that. Like we couldn't have found some other way instead of seeing him like on the spit and them slowly like roasting him like that. I didn't appreciate that. It was sad too that Ruby had to leave her husband behind. I was like, it would have been good if they could have stayed there together and like, but him leaving and like her staying young, that was sad. Uma's Storytime World says, I like the reboot so far. I was like, I do too. I'm liking it so far as well. So let's get into this review. So Ruby wakes up and she got to get her uniform on, and she looks in the closet and everything is white. Now I am 36 years old, and it never fails when I put on a white T-shirt. As soon as I eat something, bam, I didn't mess up my white T-shirt. I need an adult baby. I need an adult bib. Well, I haven't eaten anything as of yet, but I can almost guarantee you this shirt is white. It's gonna get messed up by the end of the day. I can almost guarantee you that. So Daphne and Zeb are our new couple. Instead of like coming in the normal way on that little boat plane, these two decide to skydive in. And I was like, okay, that's something different. Their fantasy is to have the ultimate adventure. They got married on top of Mount Kilimanjaro and they exchanged something. I couldn't catch what it was instead of rings. But they haven't been connecting lately and they haven't been intimate. I was like, okay, so y'all come here, y'all some adventure seeking folks. I was like, I am no longer that person. I don't do rides and all that other stuff. The only thing you can kid me if there's like a carnival or something is the bumper cars. When I was little story time in Evansville, Indiana, the first full week of October they have the fall festival. There's doggone it food trucks for like a just on each side of the street. There's games, there's rides, there's like it was the sea dragon. It basically goes like this up and like that. And little me, I'm up there with my grandma in the middle of my grandma and my mama like, yeah, woo. Fast forward to I'm like 6 years old and I'm on the zipper. I don't know if y'all know what the zipper is, but it is a ride that goes around a circle, but also like there's like different pods that like you and whoever is in the pod with you spinning at the same time as it's going around a circle. I'm gonna try to get a picture to put up in here so I can explain it a little bit more, a little better. But yeah, 6 year old me not being able to hold the handlebars up and able just only holding the thing that's like the little bar above your like stomach, screaming my head off. It was at 6 years old that I realized I don't do rides. The last time I got on a ride, I was with my cousin and we was on some ride at the fall festival. And when I seen it, it was going a specific way. So I was like, if I sit this way, it'll go that way. Didn't know that it goes forwards and backwards and then leads to the side. My cousin was on the edge and we was going so fast I knew that she was gonna pop out and I was gonna be the cause. So that's I don't do rides like that. I'm not adventurous like that. But these two, this is they get down. So what's her name? Elena sends them on this little spy excursion. They got this big old leaf on them as they laying down. It's like, okay, what's supposed to happen? So they go to kiss each other, and then we see all the misty smoke and all that other stuff. And when they done kissing, they have basically Freaky Friday. He's in her body, she's in his body. And it's like, I wouldn't even want to know what it would be like just turn into my husband one day. I just wouldn't. Like, the only thing I would think would be I would be happy out is I could just, when I'm taking a shower, I could just lay my head, just have my head up under the shower and just let the water just go on my bald head. That would be the only thing. I'm like, okay, this is something I would like to do. That would be the only thing, because I want to cut my hair so bad, so I could just be in the shower, just under, just letting that the water just hit my head. The littlest things in life just excite me. So that would have been like one thing that I would have enjoyed if somehow miraculously I would have turned into my husband. But Daphne, her first thought was, I can pee standing up. Like, that was the thing that you excited about, pee standing up. Not like, I guess, because like when you out in public and you got to use the restroom, you ain't got to, put a little piece of sheet down, or you ain't got to squat just to use the restroom. You can just point, and pee. So of course these two are like, wouldn't it be nice if we would have sex? Like, I'm having sex with you, but in a different type of body. I said, that's weird. But at the same time, they get the experience what the other one goes through while they're being intimate. It's like, okay, yeah, you be doing it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if you like it. It was weird just seeing these two like that. So Ruby, she was in charge of going to see this man in room 112, 116. He was in a room. Apparently, this man been coming there. Wait a minute. He his name is Brent, but we're gonna call him Shredder for right now. He sleeps for 5 years at a time, and then he has to stay awake for 48 hours. I'm calling him Shredder because he was the Shredder in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze movie. And I was like, I didn't know his name at the time, so I was like, we're gonna call him Shredder. But his name is Brent, but I still want to call him Shredder. Um, he he's grieving still. He's been coming there. He's been there for 35 years. He lost his fiance, and until he can face life again, it's like, I'm just gonna sleep. It's like, we just can't have you just sleep all the time. So you sleep for 5 years and then you're up for 48 hours. And we're gonna continuously do this until, you know, you are able to face, you know, yourself again and face the world. And I was like, even though I know this is a fantasy show, my mind still wants to be like, how was he eating? He needed nutrients. He needed to go to the bathroom. My mind was thinking stuff like that. Like, never mind the fact that, Zev and Daphne, they didn't switch bodies. We just gonna go past that. Or last week when old girl was eating everything and didn't gain an ounce, my mind still wanted to go there. Y'all, how about half this episode I was calling Daphne and said Madison and Randall? Because I heard her say Madison and Randall, but she said Miss Madison and Mr. Randall. So I had to go back into my notes and retract some stuff. Because I was like, I thought her name was Madison. Where did they get Daphne from? But yeah, they named it Daphne and Zeb, and I had been calling them Madison and Randall. Well, Daphne gets drunk and decides she wants to, pick a fight with some dudes. She's in Zed body. They don't know any better. They think it's just some regular dude. So okay, you want to fight? All right, come on, let's get it. So now she tried to punch, and that punch wasn't punching. And they doggone to, rough her up in his body, and doggone just threw her off in the bushes somewhere. Zeb and Daphne's body, she he's he's been hormonal since he's been inside her body. And while she was sitting there talking to Ruby, she's like, I am crying all the time. I don't know what is wrong with me. It's like my breast is tender. I don't know what's going on. I was like, oh, you pregnant. And Ruby's like, I think I know what's going on. And sure enough, pregnant. When they first got there to the island, they said they didn't want kids. Zeb said it, but the look she was giving, like, yeah, I do want kids. Well, we found out I was wrong. It's Zeb wants a baby and Daphne doesn't. When they first got married, she wanted kids, he didn't. Now he does and she doesn't. She doesn't think she can have the career that she's going after if she has a baby. Well, Zeb, Daphne, Zeb as Daphne found Daphne as Zeb. And, they was talking, she was like, I want to go after my career. I want to be more bold in my career. I want to, not let them take advantage of me. And I can't have the career that I want to if I have a baby. And it's just plain and simple. Like, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, like, what are we going to do? He's like, I want a baby. Now, the roles have reversed, after he found out that she was pregnant, he's happy, but she's not. They kiss and their bodies, they go back into their normal bodies. Then we go over there to Brent, aka the Shredder. He was responsible for his fiance's death. They was driving. He went to give her a kiss and swerved into traffic, and they was hit by a truck. So he's been doing with grief and feeling responsible for the past 35 years. And I think this was the breakthrough that he needed to, finally, like, okay, I'm not just gonna be sleeping my life away. So I was like, okay, that's good. And Zeb is gonna be a stay-at-home dad. But I was like, okay. I was like, I thought that's what's gonna happen. She's in sales, and he's a lit a lit a literary teacher. So I was like, I think the job that she's trying to get is she can make enough money where he can stay home. And maybe, he can do like online type of classes and stuff like that so he can still stay at home with the baby and she can still have the career that she wants and they don't have to compromise. And being parents, that's going to be a big adventure in itself. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day for $4.99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.